What's today's choice?
I'll let you go ahead and introduce because it's, I think, probably one of your favorite beers.
This is a top 5 beer for me from Boulevard Brewing, Tank 7. It's different than a lot of beers, and it's very high alcohol content.
That's my kind of favorite.
Yeah. Did you already crack yours open?
No, I say we do it at the same time.
Let's do it.
Cheers.
Clink.
All right. There you go. So our first beer over the internet.
It sounds like somebody's slamming metal garbage cans around at your house.
Oh, that's my new metal table. Remember I sent you guys those tables?
Oh, yeah.
The one I picked.
All right. Should we have our first sip?
Let's try. I see my beautiful niece in the background.
Yeah, you guys aren't supposed to be here.
Our first special guest.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good seeing you.
So, this Tank 7 is pretty good.
And, you know, we've had this beer before. This is our first time having this beer.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm not a big beer guy. I just normally drink regular whatever.
Light.
But this is good. Pretty darn good.
It is good. It's for such a high alcohol content, like you don't feel like you're drinking 8.5% beer, you know?
Right.
It goes down so smooth.
Like what's another beer that would have 8.5? Like I don't even know.
Some IPAs, like we talked about that Voodoo Ranger from New Belgium.
Right.
That the Imperial Voodoo Ranger, that's a 10%.
But it probably tastes like you're drinking soup, or you know what I mean, like
it tastes like just pure hops. And this is hard to compare to any other beer. Do you agree?
It's kind of funny. Like I don't like when I first had it. I don't know if I noticed it, but to me, this beer is kind of like fruity almost.
Yeah, it's sweeter.
Right. Like I didn't expect that, especially like kind of a bold label, kind of manly, named Tank 7, which.
Why do you think it's called Tank 7?
Well, I would imagine they probably made it in their distillery tanks or whatever they're called. I don't know.
It was the brewery tank number 7?
Right. That's what I would think, don't you?
Probably. We should have Googled that.
I mean, we still can. We have the power of the internet in front of us. Right? So.
We could Google it.
Why is Tank 7 called Tank 7?
Are you Googling it?
Yep, I got it. When our brewers were experimenting with variations on a traditional Belgian-style farmhouse ale, the perfect combinations of elements came together in fermenter number 7. So we called it, right?
Yeah. What's a farmhouse ale?
I guess
don't know.
Tank 7 is
a farmhouse ale.
I guess we'll look for more.
It's really good. Can you still see me?
You just cut out. You disappeared.
Now can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you now. Hang on 1 second. Sorry. So,
dude,
what?
I need your advice. You're a little more techie than me.
Okay.
So we moved our bedroom, and
For like
now,
the 10th time since you've lived in that house?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I can't get my TV to pull up any local channels anymore.
So like you lost like your antenna, I guess?
Yeah. Like I tried it without an antenna. I tried it with an antenna. I got nothing.
Huh.
Am I just screwed?
Well, do you watch your local channels?
Not a ton, but it's nice to have, you know, if you want to watch the news or something. Or if a sporting game is on.
I have a really easy solution for you.
Get cable?
Yeah.
No. I won't be able to afford Tank 7. So we're going to rate these beers in 3 categories, right?
Yeah, we're gonna go like 3 categories, like out of 5. Like each category can get 5 points.
It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Right. So a perfect score would be a 15, right?
Yep.
All right.
And the categories are drinkability, right?
Yep.
Flavor, and value.
So,
right?
Yep. And, you can see I'm not quite, I'm about to there, so I'm not sure on the drinkability yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I won't
to the
be,
label.
I won't be able to, I'm about at the label. So I probably won't be able to tell you that. But the flavor, I think I can rate that. I think we're going to give that.
It's
pretty yummy.
Yeah, dude, it's different. It's not like any other beer you go out and buy.
But sometimes that's a downgrade though. Like what if I'm just shopping? I'm like, I just want a good beer, And then I get this and I go, oh, that's not really beer,
It's different. It's different. Like, have you ever had a sour?
Yes.
A sour beer?
Yeah.
Like, you don't expect
oh man.
A sour beer. It can be good, but it's not for everybody all the time.
Right.
Because it's not like regular beer, And this is it's not that this is a sour, because it's not, but it kind of falls into that same category where if you're looking for like the all-American beer flavor, this is not the beer for you.
So maybe I can't downgrade it because it's in its own kind of class, right? Like,
yeah.
Okay, I'll give it a 4.
4? I think I agree. I don't know.
Maybe you'll change your mind by the end of it. Next week we're gonna have to find something we both find on the shelf we've never had.
Yeah. We'll go to a crazy beer store and get something.
Yeah, I was at the smaller store when I was talking to you this week. I'll go to the bigger store, but they just have aisles and aisles.
There's one with a dinosaur on it. We should find that one with the dinosaur.
There's a beer with a dinosaur on it?
Yeah. So what do you think about value on this? This beer is $14-15 for a 6-pack.
Right. Which, I mean,
but it's
pretty decent, right? Because I'm not big in the beer world, but as I was walking down the aisles, I could pick up a single beer for like $4. So
yeah.
this at less than that, half
15.
that. Pretty good deal.
I mean, most of the time when I buy a 6-pack of craft beer, I'm looking for $9. So to pony up another $6, it better be worth it, you know.
And
But it's
that's
pretty worth it.
And that's why this category is called value and not price.
Yeah, because pricing it would be.
Well, sure.
But what you're getting out of the beer.
I can get 30 Keystones for like $15. That doesn't mean it's a better value.
Yeah. So I'd say, like, value-wise, I'd go probably like a 3. Because it still is a lot to pony up for some beer.
Sure.
But you're getting a very good beer out of your $15.
I think this category is probably going to be different for me. I'm obviously in a different situation than you, right?
Yeah, you don't have 4 kids, so you can pony up $15 for beer all you want.
$15 for 6 beers is kind of like, well, I don't have to decide a couple lunches or a couple, anything like that. It's if I want to buy a $15 beer, I can buy a $15 beer. So I'm going to give that a 4.
A good way to look at it is, say you go out to the bar, and I know this isn't a bar, but this is a better beer than you'll get at the bar for $5.
That's true.
So you go to the bar and you drink 3 beers, it's going to cost you $15. And then at least you're getting 6, you know?
I always look at beer like when you go to a baseball game. I don't buy it. I don't bat an eyelash at buying an $8 beer.
Yeah, and it's a Bud Light.
Yeah, exactly. But it's funny because that $8 Bud Light at the ballpark tastes better than any beer you'll have because it's at the ballpark.
Yeah. So what about drinkability on this thing, dude? I don't know if you can see, but I got about 4 or 5 swigs left.
Yeah, I'm about here or so.
Dude,
and I could have another one. So,
really? I drank like 4 Miller Lights before this. I'm starting to get gassy.
You're tapping out on it, huh?
Like 1 might be enough for me.
Wow.
Maybe if I started with this, I could go about 3 of them.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I might have another one. I'll wait a little bit and see how I'm digesting it. But certainly there's beers that, we have before drink. That we've just go down like water.
Yeah. Yeah, this, like, I'm starting to feel it in my belly and chest. That's why I'm burping so much.
I've only burped once. I was surprised. I thought it'd be more burpy with it.
I don't know if it's the high alcohol content, probably. But it's like, yeah. But like I said, if I didn't have any Miller Lite beforehand, I could drink probably 3 of these.
I think I'm going to give it a 3 on drinkability.
Yeah. Even though you probably will get drunk drinking this beer because it's high alcohol content, it's not a beer that you drink to get drunk.
Right. There's a difference.
Like, you end up drunk just because you had one, you know?
Second burp. It's a good tasting burp, though. You can taste on the flavor range. I think that you kind of have to think about that.
Coming back out.
You have to think about that.
So I'm probably I'll try and drink these tomorrow during the football game and see how it goes.
Gotcha.
Because normally a football game, I'm like, so it'll be interesting to see how this goes tomorrow afternoon.
So are you saying that you're not in a place to give a drinkability score? You're going to have to revisit this?
No, I think I can give a pretty good. I think we're going with a 3 because, like, if I hadn't drank anything before, I could definitely drink 3 of these.
Sure.
And if you're drinking to get drunk, 3 of them would do the trick. You know, most of the time, with guys like me and you, bigger guys, it's like 6 to 8, right?
Sure.
So if you're drinking to get drunk, I wouldn't recommend doing it on a $15 beer. But
it depends on your situation,
3.
I guess.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see in an hour when I win $750 million. Then I will only drink $15 beer.
Did the Powerball go up again?
Yeah, nobody won.
Man.
You didn't buy your ticket?
No.
Well, mark my words. When I win tonight, you'll be able to drink any beer at any time that you wish. Is that a good?
That'd be good.
That's good.
That's good.
Well,
did you watch the football game today?
Oh yeah. I watched the first quarter, and then I was doing yard work in the second quarter and halftime, and then just kind of came in and goofed around during the rest of the game. But I mean, that's about what I would expect, right?
Yeah.
Our brothers.
I finished it.
I'm almost there. Our brother's texting us. He's a little bit upset.
He's all riled up. He's all riled up.
But that's expected. We'll have to think of a beer that he would drink on
I got
here with
Zimas.
us. I don't think I can get my
Zimas
hand
at
on
my
any
house.
Zimas.
I got it at Walmart. There was like 2 cases sitting there, and I'm like, I better snag one up.
All right, so that's
it
for the Tank 7 on our inaugural mission here. Easy question. Oh, you're already moving on. There you go. Easy question, I think, for both of us, which is the 4th question, is whether we would buy this beer again. And that's an easy yes.
Yes. Yes.
I plan on buying. I bought it before. I bought it again already, and that kind of sealed. I'll definitely buy it another time too.
Yeah, it's not an everyday beer, but a good weekend or a good like celebration beer, like you had a good day at work. It's a good beer to pick up.
I agree.
You know?
I agree. All right. Well.
All right.
Thanks for having a beer with me, dude.
Yeah, it's nice. We're, 1,000 miles away or something, and we get to have a beer together?
Yeah, I mean, it was great. It's just like we're chatting. I'm just hanging out in my backyard. Beautiful out. Got to see your kids and all that, so we'll do it again next week.
Yep. We'll find one we haven't tried yet.
Yep. We'll have to think about it some more, but we'll make it happen.
All right.
All right, bro. I'll see you later.
All right.
See ya.
See ya.